This conference will now be recorded.
I'm going to demonstrate how that C DBA and PDPs are work. So this is my basically. So I'm going off that and want to show you that I have created one CDP with name PowerCDP and one pluggable database that is labeled with Power PDP. So as I have told you, I'm just recapping all the things, whatever the things we had discussed last time. So when you install with multi-tenant environment, with by selecting multi-tenant container database environment, so one container database will be created. Along with that, one PDB and PDB seed will be created. So you have the option there whether you want to create that PDB pluggable database or not. But CDB and the PDB seed is the default one that will be created always. So when you log into your database SQL plus slash as C DBA, so before of that cat etc slash aura tab. I'm showing you aura tab. So you can see power CDB is there. Power CDB is there. Right? So this is my container database. So by default, your 12C database will be recognized with the name of your container database. So if you want to go inside that database, you need to set it. Set Oracle or export, or we can do it Aura env. So power CDB, right? So SQL plus slash as DBA. So my database is started. I will shut it down. Shut immediate. So first of all, I will check what is my database basically. So to check that database, what is my database? To check that, you have the option, right? Whether I can actually go to meeting software has been changed. The new version V9 will be introduced, and I'm not used with that version. That has been recently introduced on 15th of November. So I'm used to of that. So you can see that if you want to see what is your container, so show con ID. So you can see with show con ID that will show you the container. So that you will get to know on which container you are basically. So show ID. So as I have told you that whenever you are connecting with your database, first of all 0 to 2, 0, 1, 2 will be assigned to your system related database like container database pluggable like that. So your container will get 0, right? Your database will get container ID 0, and CDB will get the ID will that container ID will be assigned to 1, and pluggable PDB seed will assign to 2. And whatever the new pluggable database will be created, that those are the user pluggable databases, the con ID will be allocated to 3, means up to 0 to 1, 0 to 2, that will be the system container ID, system defined container ID. Those are fixed. And after that means 3 onwards, whatever the container ID will be allocated, those will be for user pluggable database, user defined pluggable database. So I'm going to shut it down. Shut first. Right. Up to this point, everything is just like 11G.
Yes.
Right. So exit, and again I'm going inside and doing startup. Right. It will start the container database.
Okay.
Right. So it will start your container database. Now, if you want to check how many databases are there, you just have to run the command, right? How many number of your pluggable database, whether pluggable databases are open or not, you need to run this command. Select name, comma open made from v dollar PDBs, right? PDBs. So it will show you set, right? So it will show you that Power PDB is mounted. It has not yet started. So it will take some time. Right. So to start that pluggable database, you have to give the name alter pluggable database open. Right. So if you want to start all your pluggable database, you just have to write this command. So by default your pluggable database in mount mode. If you want to start all, means whatever the pluggable database are there in your database, you just write all and open. If you want to start a specific pluggable database, give the name of that database and open, right? So that will be open. So this is the difference between those and this. So if you want to check now, then you can see. So by default, your CDB will start, but your PDB is, it is not necessary that your PDB will start or not, right? You can see now your pluggable database in read write mode. That I have created that PDB, Power PDB I have created. So to check that what is the status of that database, and you can also write show PDBs, show PDB, right? So it will show you open mode and whether it has restricted or not. You can see the con ID 3 has been allocated to your PDB. That is Power PDB. I have created that Power PDB. That is not user defined pluggable database. Up to container ID 2, that is system defined, right? And after that, whatever the pluggable database you will create, that will assign a container ID greater than equal to 3. Okay, is that clear?
Okay. That's clear.
Okay. So I have explained you how you will see that, and now I will go one by one to that to show you everything. So now I have told you two types of users are there. One is local user, another one is global user, right? So this was the point. One is common user, another one is local user. Common user or global user. Those are inside your pluggable database as well as in container database. So if you want to see how many users are there in your DB underscore users. So once you are referring DB underscore users, so what is it is telling? Your local, whatever the local users are there, it is telling those users. If you are checking CDB underscore users, how many users in your container database, so it will show you the number of users. These are the common users. These are the, whatever the difference between these two, those are the common users, right? If you will compare, so some of the user will you will get in this and this as well, right? So those are the common users. Those can be accessed from all the PDBs. Those can be accessed from all the PDBs, right? If you will see, show con ID. So you can see this is one. This is what, from which database I am connected. I have connected with CDB, container database, right now. Now if I want to connect with this PDB, Power Dollar PDB, right? Because your actual database is inside Power PDB, because that is your basic database. Your actual data reside in pluggable database, and your pluggable database name is Power PDB. So if I want to connect with this Power PDB, so what I need to do? First thing is I need to create a TNS for that. TNS alias for that. So I have created one TNS alias. So if I will do cat TNS names.ora, you can see I have created that. That will not create by default. I have created this TNS alias, right? This Power CDB will be created by default, but for all pluggable databases you need to create manually. So this is TNS alias is required to connect your PDB. So how you will connect with your PDB? So you just have to write the command that con sys and the password at the rate power pdb as sysdb. This power pdb TNS I have created, already created. So if you will go inside that, so prior to that I can show you the name as well. So if you want to see the name, so show con id will show you the con id. If you want to see the con name, so it will show you the con name, container name. So you can see you are right now you have connected with CDB root, right? Now if you want to go inside the PDB, so you have to write con user ID password at the TNS alias, whatever the TNS alias you have created there, right? So you have connected. Now if you will run this command con ID, so you will get 3, right? And con name you will get power PDB, right? Now you are inside your pluggable database. Now we will check here DBA underscore user. How many users are there? 38, right? And here the CDB users are same, will be same here, because there I was connected with container root database, CDB root. Now here I have connected with pluggable database. So no pluggable database will have any common user that you need to keep in your mind. Only CDB have the common user. If you want to create that common user, you have to use common keyword by creating that whenever you are creating that user, as I have told you in last class. Okay. Now, if you want to connect with your session with a particular PDB, right? Let's assume you are working with another PDB and you want to connect with the second one. So you can alter session set container is equals to the PDB database name. So you will be connected with your desired PDB, right? Now the point arises, how we can check how many services are running there, right? Services means how many TNS alias are supported my database. So you can see right now how PDB service is running because I am inside the pluggable database. So if I am going to connect with Power CDB, so just connect Power CDB as sysdb. So here, if I will see how many services are running, Because it is a container database, you will get all the services there. Got my point? Getting or not?
Yes. Yes, please could you repeat it again, just so I can get it completely.
Sorry.
Please can you repeat the points? I didn't quite understand that.
Okay. So just I'm demonstrating you just to understand that these are happening there. Thereafter, I will explain that PPT slide once again. Is that okay to you?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Maximum can be 512. Maximum services means so much of database can be created in this container. Now you have to see which table space will be allocated to which database. So now, right now I have connected with container database. So you can see this one is what? Right. So right now I have connected with container database, and that container database will give you all the details because that is the root database. That is the main database that is connected to all pluggable database, and all pluggable databases are putting their common information to that container database. So container database can access each and every pluggable database. So you can see this con id 1 is for cdb root, right? And con id 2 is for pdb seed, that is that only used to create the pluggable database, to clone the pluggable database. And your user created that, I have created that database name is pluggable database, their name is pow pdp. So you can see the table space system sysocs undo temp and users is for pdb as well as it is for cdb. But this system is assigned to cdb, that is different, that you will get in cdb dollar root. Means whatever the data will be stored inside this system, that will be stored in cdb dollar root. But that system table space is specific to this pluggable database only, right? So as I have told you, they are maintaining their pluggable database information or in metadata inside the pluggable database as well. But all the pluggable databases metadata will be managed inside the CDB, right? So CDB is containing the metadata of pluggable database, and pluggable database is also maintaining its own metadata. So this system sysocs is maintaining the PDB, that is the pluggable database metadata, and this is containing all the pluggable database metadata. Is that clear?
Okay, that's clear. That's clear.
So I think now the difference between CDB and PDB is a little bit clear to you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the point, you can close all your PDBs by all close, as I have started all open will be start. If you want to close one PDB, so alter pluggable database, that pluggable database name close. If you want to open your database with read only, you have to write read only keyword after open. If you are not using read only, just you are using open, then your pluggable database will be open in read write mode. Okay. So these commands I have already explained. So by using seed container database, you can create another database, second database. So here you can see this is your one database, and the username is Pawan and the password is Airy, right? The file name convert is pdb dollar c2 pow pdb1, right? Because I don't have a space here in my environment. See, I don't have space, so I'm not going to run that. You can see what is the space. Only approx 1 GB is remaining there, 98% used. So I'm just not going to run that one because that is very simple. What you are doing here, you are creating a new pluggable database where the admin username is Pawan and the password is Airy, and you are using C database to create that pluggable database. So your new pluggable database name will be Power PDP, right? So just I'm trying to run this command. You just see it, because I don't have space. I don't believe that this will be executed. See, because that is not there, that is not available there. So missing right parenthesis. So we can also use file name convert with the path as well, like that. This one. So we can give the path as well to create that pluggable database, right? We are creating existing database from pluggable database, so that will be fine. Okay, so that I have already explained, right? So this is the problem of my system, because I don't have a space, that's why it is giving me that, right? Already I have one important database, already I have created another database to explain you. This is the thing, I will share that these slides with you. So next thing is, if you have a database name, pluggable database name is PowerPDB1, and second is PowerPDB2, so you can create a new database with file name convert. So file name convert command will, what command will do, so that PowerPDB1 will be created, but the file of PowerPDB1, PowerPDB2 will be created on this location, right? Instead of creating on same location, that will be created on different location, right? So I'm trying to do that, if I will get any space here in my system. So where the space slash slash GPCPRD is a new mount point, Oracle GPCPRD CD POW PTP MKDIR POW PTP. chmode 777 slash Oracle. So ll slash Oracle. So Oracle have the permission. Okay. So cd Oracle mkdir pow pdb1, right? So cd pow pdb1 pwd. Okay. So So I have to take the location, right? So this is the location of the current data file. So I have to put that data file location here. Right, and the where I want to create, so I want to create on this location, right? So I have taken that particular path as well, right? So just I will copy it on notepad from PDB. So I'm creating a pluggable database from another pluggable database, right? So I'm trying to run that command. Let's see what happened, right? So the command is clear: create pluggable database PDB1 from PDB file name convert is equals to this. So whatever the data files are here, that will be converted to this location, right? So missing invalid file name pattern. Hmm, okay. Console / oracle @power pdb as select name from b dollar data, right? So this is the path, right? Exactly, this is the path. Your PDB CDB path is this. Okay, so this is the CDB path, and what we want, So CDB path is this, right? Show like, so I need to put this path. So if I will go inside that, within the pluggable, acha, okay. Cannot add file this. Okay, this is Oracle managed file system. So it is not allowed to add on that particular location. But the command is clear, right? Command is not anything that is not possible to create. That disk space is the basically problem, right? So you can give the from location. This is the location where exactly your data file is located for PDP1. So from these data files you are creating PDP2. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, that's
Are you
clear.
there?
That's clear.
Okay. So if you have any XML file, right? If you have any XML file, you can create on which you have all the configuration. So from XML file, you can also create that your PDB as well, right? You need not to run that DBCA or any data replication, data pump or any data replication command by using rman or anything. You just create by a single command your pluggable database by a single command, right? So create pluggable database name using and that path of that XML file. So you can create that XML file from your existing database by running this exec dbms underscore pdb dot describe and the file name. So whatever the file name will be created, you can create your database by using those file names. If you want to drop your data file, so you can drop pluggable database name including data files, right? So that pluggable database will be dropped. If you want to close a single pluggable database, so alter pluggable database name close, right? So you can also create your pluggable database by using DBCA. So this is the most commonly used way to create your pluggable database. So I have created one pluggable database. I will share the screenshots of those pluggable database with you, right? I will draft them in a Word file and thereafter I will share with you.
Okay.
Okay. So in your system, I have installed 12c only, right? So when we have started this course, I have installed 12c on your system because you have upgraded your system, and thereafter we have installed 12c on your system. So whatever the things I am sharing to you, you can practice on your system as well,
Okay.
right? So
Right.
TDB container clause is there in 12.2, right? And user underscore table spaces are there. New view state, db underscore pdb underscore saved state. So whatever the last state means, last state, as you have seen here, that last time my pluggable database was in mount mode. When I have started the CDB, that come to into mount mode only. Thereafter we need to restart it. We need to put it in open mode, right? Alter database open, and alter pluggable database name and open. That has been opened, right? Okay. So if you have any question, just ask to me,
Okay.
or you want any other time or any one day to ask any query for regarding this course, so I can assign that time as well. Now I have started another batch of data card, so I have means I'm taking only one batch, means only one class for this period of time.
Okay.
As last 3 months, 3 4 months, I am teaching you only, and after completing your course, I have started another batch. Those people are waiting from last 3 4 months for me,
Okay.
because I have shortage of time. As you can see with your course, I have means I have I have to work out for myself to select the time, what time I will tell to you for the class, because commitment, I have already given you the commitment, and I have to finish that course. Okay. So if you have
Okay.
any query or anything doubt or anything else to discuss with me, so give, just ping me, and we will sit one day to discuss all those doubts again, right?
Okay.
I will assign that time to you, but don't take too long time, because I have more commitments, and I have to assign them as time to them as well, right?
Okay. All right.
So I have not taken that class, that already running class today, to assign time to you, because I have this time, because today I gone to my office, so came back to office. Thereafter, I'm taking your class.
That's
So
fine.
your father is available today with you.
Pardon?
Your father is there with you
No, he's not here. He's not here with me.
on his location. Okay. Okay. So over nice, nice have all these session with you, right?
Yeah.
You have enjoyed all these sessions. I have given my 100% to you, and try to explain each and every concept, whether it will take time or not, because this is 48 hours course only, and I think I have given you many more hours to in compared to 48 hours. Okay.
Okay.
In future or any time you required my help, I am always available. Don't hesitate to ping me. You can ping me anytime. I will tell you the time, whatever the time I have, because I have, again I'm telling to you, I have shortage of time, because this is not my actual profession. My actual profession is something else, from where I'm earning money. Means that is my job. Basically, that is my main job. This is my part time, and I have some. So, I'm enjoying this type of teaching, so that's why I'm continuing with this teaching profession, right? So whatever the time you feel that you required my help, I'm always available, right?
Okay.
In your studies or in your work profile. Means in future, if you will join somewhere in your work environment and something that is not clear to you, or you will stuck somewhere, so just ping me. If I can solve it out that problem, that I am always available to you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see you. Bye.
See. Bye.
Right.
Thank you so much
Take
for
care.
your time.
Take care.